What up, guys? Welcome back to Cherokee Hacks Life. So, like you guys know, I like dabbling into the news, health type related things every so often. And I came across one particular piece of information that really bothered me a little bit, I guess you can say. Recently, the AMA, or the American Medical Association, classified obesity as a disease. And lawyers obviously are very happy about this because this puts severely obese individuals into a category that they cannot be discriminated against. And I found this a little annoying, to be honest with you. A little bit disturbing that now we're considering obesity, that for all intents and purposes is something that's controllable. It's not something that you just magically get. It's not like, say, cancer or what else? Or any other sort of disease that you may get, like leukemia, like the flu. It's not one of those kind of things. It's one of those things that you actually have to go out and do something in order to become obese. You don't just do nothing, or I guess you can do nothing and become obese. But it's not something that is physiologically in you. Sure, there are some very few cases where individuals start becoming bigger because they have larger glands than other individuals. They become fat because they are intaking, or their bodies don't process the foods the exact same way as your normal person. But this classification puts it into a whole nother realm for us. I mean, think about this now. Now the person that's sitting next to you that's eating food in your office and say eats just way too much damn food on a regular basis, doesn't exercise enough, has no care whatsoever for how many calories they're taking in, they're gaining weight, they complain about it, and I've been in situations like this where people gain weight, they complain about it, they don't really do anything about it, but they just keep gaining the weight, and they just complain. They don't make any lifestyle changes. They don't change anything up with their lifestyles at all. But yet now this is going to be called a disease. There's pretty much a very simple reason why 1 in 3 Americans is obese. It's because they don't eat properly. It's the main reason. If you've ever walked down the street and you've ever seen a big cop, right? Those are people that walk around all the time. And I mentioned this in a previous video. Those are people that walk around all the time. Or big construction workers. They're just fucking big. It's because they don't watch what they eat. Obesity is something where you just have to have control. Control what you eat. Know how much you eat. It's not a disease, at least not in my view. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe, the fact that I never have been obese, or I actually have been obese. I guess you can say that. I used to be about 205 pounds. And why did I get 205 pounds? Because I got relatively lazy. I ate whatever the fuck I wanted, didn't really care, and I didn't work out as often as I should have. Or when I worked out, I really wasn't counting my calories, was kind of callous with it. That's why I got pretty large. And I made a decision that I don't want to be large. And I've always wondered to myself, at what point in time do people kind of look at their body and kind of say to themselves, okay, I've gotten too fucking big from what I was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and kind of say, I need to make a change, right? In that instance, if you know it's something that you can control, then how can you classify it as a disease? It just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I'm off base. Please, someone try to explain this to me, because I try to wrap my brain around it and it just doesn't seem to work. Let me know what you think. Let's do a hashtag obesity is real, for those of you that think obesity is an actual disease, or obesity is not real as a hashtag. Let's go there. Comment out on Twitter, comment on my Facebook page, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, man. Am I off base here? Is obesity really something that should be considered a disease? Or should you just control yourself and not be a fat ass? Let me know. Love to hear your stories, love to hear your comments. Comment down below and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Talk to you later.